Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Keo here, one half of the Behind the Groove podcast. And today I would like to talk about Sharper. That is an Apple Plus streaming exclusive starring Julianne Moore, John Lithgow, The Winter Soldier, and Pokemon detective, Justice. We'll talk about him later. Anyways, this is your usual double-crossing con artist movie. It was fine. It's not. Here's the issue with this movie. The movie is okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. Like, everybody's acting their butt off. Like, we can put this down right now. Julianne Moore killed it. John Lithgow killed it. Winter Soldier killed it. He was fine. He did a good. He's good. Shout out to Briana Middleton. She needs to be in more movies or TV shows or something. Get this girl some work right now. She destroyed. Phenomenal job. Justice Smith. We'll get to him in a moment, all right? He's basically playing the same character. Mopey, I don't know, just sad guy. That's what he's playing, sad guy. But overall, cast was great. Plot was decent. I'll give it the plot. Plot was okay. Directing was good. You know, like overall, I was happy with the movie. Up until the end, I would say 3/4 of the movie, solid. I was like, where's this going? Okay, this is good so far. I really like it. Okay. Like, just 3/4 of the movie, great. Until we get to the ending and they do the Ocean's 11 quadruple, triple, double cross thing. Like, yeah, that's where it left me. I can see why some people were like, I don't know about this movie. Like, I get it. I totally get it. The biggest problem for this movie for me is Justice Smith. And it's not his fault. I think he's probably a poor casting choice for this job. Like, it's not his fault. I don't blame him because I've seen him in other stuff and I'm like, this guy's fine. He's in Jurassic World, universe, whatever nonsense. And, you know, Pokemon. I was like, this is fine. It's totally fine. As a moviegoer, as a person watching movies, I do not feel sorry for the rich kid who's depressed. I just don't. I'm never going to feel sorry for this person. I don't care. You're not sympathetic. I'm not rooting for you. I'm watching this movie like, you little super rich crybabies. Not sympathetic. We're going to go through some of the plot points, but like the second that she asked for $350,000 and he's like, I can go get that. I was like, oh, dude, you're the mark. Like, and she said, oh, man, I need $200 because my brother's in trouble. I'm like, all right, cool. She said $350,000. He didn't even ask, like, well, what kind of problems does your brother have? How did he get into trouble? How do you know how much money he owes? Like, because like they never set that up. But like from his perspective, I was like, you're the mark, dude. He deserves to have the money stolen from him, and he deserves for the father to cut him off. I'll be honest, like I was like, dude, how have you not cut this guy off before? Why do you have to wait till this to cut him off? Anyways, splitting the story sections the way they did, not the best, because the Tom parts of the story drag. Like, it drags. Winter Soldier, it was fine. It was just okay. The Julianne Moore Madeline section of the thing was great. I was enthralled with that. I like to see that was going. And I think that it was a mistake to end it the way they did. We can do spoilers now. We're going to do spoilers. We're going to do spoilers. Basically, Justice Smith Tom does this Ocean's 11 triple cross fake gunshot thing with some other con artists. And I was like, pff. So you're telling me this mastermind Julianne Moore, who's in the game deep, and Sebastian Stan, who's in the game deeper or equally deep, don't know who these other con artists are? Word. That's not how that goes. Everybody knows who everybody is. In the underworld, the underbelly thing, everybody knows who everybody is. Anyways, the fact that they turned these two smart people who know what they're doing and on top of everything, looking at every small minutia, whatever, to let this guy who's not in on this thing pull off a con on them to get his money back that he got rightfully conned out of by Julianne Moore's character. I'm not buying that for a second. Most likely, this guy would have cried himself into the corner and got on drugs or whatever. He would have not been like, "Hey, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, and we're gonna con you, con her." Like, that's not what happened. Like, based on what you told us about the story and the plot points, when his mother died, this guy cried himself to sleep. He had to write a book, couldn't get it done, cried himself to sleep. Opened up the bookstore to hide, and then he meets this girl. She just robs him, and all of a sudden, this guy's got a battery in his back. Stop it! Stop! Crybaby rich kid, not gonna do that. The plausibility of all this stuff beforehand, I was like, okay, all right. When we got to that point, I was like, come on, stop right there, stop. I don't know what it is. I don't know where the failures were. Trying to do too much. It should have ended bleakly. Really, realistically, I think that a better ending to this movie would have been that everybody gets what they want, but they're miserable, because that's most likely what's going to happen. That would have made more sense to me. Like Madeline, she's miserable. She's like in this glass cage with all her billions, and she hates her life now because she can't do anything anymore, whatever. Something like that. Or she got to deal with the business, the realities of being a billionaire and running the business and yada, yada, yada. That would have been fine. Tom should have never got his money back at all. F that. Sebastian Stan's Max, he basically should have been, like he's doing one too many double crosses and he gets caught out there. Like everybody goes down, everybody's miserable. Like Goodfellas, like I'll be like, okay, cool. But this thing here where you allowed this girl that double crossed you and had you lose all your money, and you let her into your life. You're like, hey, we're gonna hang out at the bookstore at the end of this thing and get some sushi. Word, that's what's gonna happen. Word. I don't know. I don't like it. I didn't like the ending. The ending was trash. I'll say it. The ending was trash. I really did like the Sandra character. Like it's like a good villain origin story. I would have liked to see more from her character, like getting deeper into this life. That would be more interesting. Like doing further with Max and Sandra, that would have been interesting. But it's a wasted opportunity. Anyways, if you've seen it, let me know what you guys think about this below. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, damn it. Help us get to 1,000 subs, man. Just subscribe to this damn channel, yo. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and yeah.